All right, welcome back to Build Your Legacy Insurance Edition podcast. What's going on, Travis?
Not much, Bill. How are you, man?
Good. New year.
Fresh start.
We're obviously recording this one early.
Yeah, just slightly.
They can't expect us to be recording this thing on New Year's Day, can they?
Well, probably not. Most people are probably still laid up in the bed and, having partied the night before, right?
That's right. That's right. Look, it's New Year's, so what's the one thing you do? You do anything for New Year's Day that you're enjoying?
I would say personally, New Year's to me is the wrapping up of deer season. So I'm normally at deer camp, cleaning up right now, if you know what I mean, right? You're closing down shop if that's the right way to do it. And I would, kind of tying into the podcast, we start preparing for those spring and summer chores that you want to get started on so that you're prepared for next season, make the next year even better.
There you go.
Right. That's typically what my New Year's Day looks like.
Anything that you eat. I mean, we're in the South here, so anything specific that you guys, so we're more of the black-eyed peas and collards.
Yeah.
Anything like that?
I love some collards now. The black-eyed peas you can miss me with, right? But nothing special that I eat, right? Okay. Typically, if we're home from camp and there's a little football on, there might be some chips and dip, some adult beverages, but probably nothing special on the menu.
All right.
How about you?
Yeah, no, I mean it's more of the pork, maybe ham and collard greens.
Okay, so you're
black-eyed peas, all the traditional.
I hear you.
Both sides, both my wife's side, Julie's side, and in my side. Yeah, that's kind of where it's at.
I was at my grandparents did that, but my dad skipped that part of I guess inheriting that okay. And didn't stick with me.
There you go. So it is first of the year.
Yep.
It's a fresh start.
Yeah. Like we said, fresh start, right? Most people I would think have kind of, like we talked about it previously, been planning, right? And, January 1st, January 2nd, when you're stepping back into your normal operating, day to day, it's that opportunity to start putting those plans in action, right? And I know you and I talked a little bit about it. I think everybody professionally in particular looks at the new year as that fresh slate, start instilling those new habits, right? Those new things that they want to do to help them accomplish
expectations for the year. I mean, hopefully they get a feeling of where they ended last year.
Yep.
It's probably not official yet. If we're January 1, we probably don't have full numbers, but pretty daggone close. I think people should know where they ended up or where they will end up once they get their numbers here in the next week or two. What's the expectation for 26? Are there some things you can tweak
to get a little bit better?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think you see people, look, we talk about it here or we see it in people's personal lives, right? Those new routines, hey, I'm going to start going to the gym, right?
Yes, right.
Hey, I'm going to be more dedicated and have time for prospecting or, hey, I'm going to have more time for my follow-ups. To your point, the expectations. What are my expectations to produce, to grow, to hit this year, to continue matriculating in your career path?
Yeah, and I think they could be small tweaks. It doesn't have to be these massive resolutions that you start reading about and people are like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. It can be those little things, to your point of prospecting. It may not be, hey, I'm going to go crazy with this, but if it's something simple to reset and go, okay, I'm going to do an hour a day.
Yeah.
Or whatever it may be. I'm going to dedicate Wednesday to this or different things. You can start over right now and get those habits and build those habits.
Listen, I was on LinkedIn, which, I do a lot of. Our old buddy, Andy Neary, actually put up a great post. And what he said was, along the lines of, the best agencies in the marketplace today, they are dedicating time for prospecting. And that's all they do in that time frame. They're not answering emails. They're setting aside, like you said, that hour a day. They've set that goal of, a lot of people look at it and go, hey, I got to make 100 phone calls in a day. Sometimes it's as easy as I'm going to dedicate an hour every day to make 10 to 15.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. And just that's what I'm going to focus on for that hour. And that is something, that discipline, right? That new routine. Now's a great time to start it.
Just like people talk about going to the gym. You can't just go to the gym and go 5 days a week if you've never been to the gym. Yeah. So if you're starting to get in that new routine, hold yourself accountable for something that's achievable.
Yeah.
And don't go too crazy with it. Because if you go too crazy and you don't hit it, then it gives you that reason just to keep sliding away further and further. And then By February, you're done.
It's kind of like that diet I keep saying I'm going to start. I'll do it tomorrow, right? And it's easy to push it off. But like you said, set that achievable goal. When we played football, our deal was, hey, let's do it right one time in a row. And then then if we can do it right once, now let's try to do it right a second time.
That's right. You gotta start adding to it.
Yeah, let's build on it for sure. So definitely great opportunity to start instilling the new habits.
Yeah, and we talked about prospecting there, but it could be anything. I mean, it is one of those things. I like to take some of the time that I did the past week. I do the week before New Year's, really, between Christmas and New Year's, and just try to clean up my office.
Yeah.
Try to make sure it's good. Clean up my emails. Try to get focused in on what I need to get focused in on.
Yeah.
And for me, it may not be prospecting. It may be something else.
Yeah.
But I think everybody can take a look at what they do
Depends
and
on
where
what your
their
role
time is well spent and get back and get focused into it.
Completely agree. It's like you said, it's a great opportunity because, we're the holiday season. It's easy to push stuff off. It's easy to kind of let things get disorganized, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's a great opportunity to clean things up, get prepared for that fresh start. So.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we talked about that fresh start. One of the things that I do like to look at for not only myself, but also all the team here at SIA Group and SIA North Carolina is what's the education plan? What's the reading? What do we do?
Yeah.
Right. And so it may be something as simple as, hey, is it a book a month I want to read? Is it a book a week I want to read? What's the podcast I want to start listening to? How do you get into different routines to help the education?
Yeah.
For not only myself, but for the team.
Well, I think that's a key thing. I mean, we've kind of talked about it a little bit in a way when we talked about some of the AI initiatives within our industry, right? And how you need to be investing and learning and be prepared for that for your agency to continue to grow. And, I think that's a great sort of segue into the stay curious mindset, right? I kind of tell people all the time, if you're not evolving, you're dying. Right. And it's one of those things where, as you're making that fresh start, I think that's something you need to focus on, the self-improvement, both individually outside of work, but also professionally. And to your point, if you've got a team, part of investing in your people the right way is helping guide them and helping put things in front of them that you think can make a difference for them to help them and you.
Yeah. Give them that right pathway that they want. You should know them, ask for their input of what they want to achieve for the year and see how you can help them.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think that's a great point for sure. And it really ties into the invest in the right people, and a lot of people hear that word invest and they automatically assume that's financially oriented. And sometimes it can be, helping them, guide them on an education path that can take them to that next level in their role in your agency, but it doesn't always have to be monetary. And it kind of goes with the season of, I call it pay it forward.
Yeah.
Right. Like investing in people, doing the right thing by people.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. New Year's a great time for some reflection.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
For some reflection and an opportunity to really prepare for, getting off to the right start.
To prepare to go 100 miles an hour, right? I
Right.
mean, it is, you can take the day to reflect because then tomorrow it's, okay, it's time to go. You can't start slow or you're going to end slow.
Well, and, I think that's the analogy of the diet, right? Hey, it's really easy to push stuff off. And if you're not prepared, if you haven't done the right things, if you haven't reflected, if you don't have, a plan of action coming into that new year and you don't start instilling those habits, investing, in doing those things. Yeah. Hey, I'll start it tomorrow. And then next thing you know, you look up and it's March 1st.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And you're like,
or it's summertime.
Right. And that's what I love about our industry, right? Because it's like, hurry up, let's push really hard to get to the end. And now let's start again tomorrow type deal. It is what keeps you on your toes.
Yep.
But it's definitely something you've got to take those actions on a daily basis to get better.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I think this was a good one to kind of jump in here and talk to everybody about of what we think this time of year is and why it's important to us.
That's right. Wishing everybody a happy new year. And
hopefully Happy New Year.
Everything's as planned for today. So that way you can get out and go tomorrow.
Yeah. And we'll see you again here soon.
All right. See you, Travis.
See you, Bill.
Thanks for tuning in. You can catch our Build Your Legacy Insurance Edition podcast on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Be sure to subscribe, leave us a review or send us over a topic recommendation at podcast@siaofnc.com. If you're interested in learning more about what we do, visit us online at www.siaofnc.com. We hope you enjoyed our newest episode. See you next week.